And you say, well, how can that be, Joe? Well, right now, the government, our tax dollars pay out through Medicare the help for the prescription drugs. If they have to pay out $159 billion less for prescription drugs, then it reduces the deficit.
A sphincter says what?
What?
Okay, you ready?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Right, here it comes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. If you have a seat, please sit down. I think someone else walked in the room. Thank you very much for taking the time to be here. I think we can all agree. We don't settle our differences in America with a riot, a mob, or a bullet, or a hammer. We settle them peaceably at the ballot box.
We settle them peaceably at the ballot box.
He's losing his mind.
I made 1,000 trips through this tunnel, so I've been through this tunnel 1,000 times.
You have a firm grasp of the obvious.
I've been there, and you've been there too. I also know that it's not just Amtrak. I know how important this tunnel is, the commuter rail. 10 million families across the country, and hundreds of thousands of schools, and where school children and daycare centers exist.
Doesn't that blow your mind?
I know some of you covered me with my arguments in the past with the last administration for cutting inspector generals as to how the money was being spent. And the inspector generals are watchdogs for taxpayers' dollars. And it's been estimated, Alabama Republican Governor Kay Ivey recently spoke out to encourage vaccination, and even the commentators on facts who have been belittling this for a long time.
Just one letter.
Yeah. Because they want to cut taxes for the very wealthy. Again, they want to cut taxes for large corporations. They want to take back the power we just gave Medicare and Medicaid to negotiate, which would raise prices. And they would have a huge giveaway to Big Pharma. We need that experience now. 1 in 6 Americans and a quarter of the children in America are facing hunger.
That's weird.
You can't have the strongest economy in the world with a second-rate infrastructure. Can you believe we used to have the best infrastructure in the world, and then we fell to number 13 in the world? Roads, bridges, entered the whole deal. The values I heard from my mother, she used to say, Joey, remember, you're defined by your courage. And you're redeemed by your loyalty. That was her code. You're defined by your courage. Without courage, you could never take a chance on just about anything.
I think he has a problem.
And the international effort, we've got a commitment to, plant 1 billion trees over the next several years worldwide. I mean, there's a reason why. Anyway, you guys get it. And but we got to get through this crisis in the near term, and we got to keep people safe. But because of the actions we've taken, gas prices are coming down here at home. They're down $1.25. I just passed the gas station on the way. $3.25 when it was $5 when I took off this summer. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's insane.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. So please do the right thing. But just don't take it from me. Grim season of division, demonization is going to give way to a year of light and of unity. Why do I think so? Because America is a nation not of adversaries, but of neighbors.
That's a total weird word, isn't it? That is a freaky word, man.
And with John Fetterman in the Senate, with that one more vote I need, we're going to make sure we cap those prices for every single person, for all that life, because they blocked. We had it in the original bill.
We
imported projects and exported jobs because cheaper jobs overseas. A lot of companies left. How many of you come from areas where you used to have a factory of 400 or 500 people and everything got lost? They just hooked up. They just hooked up and took off overseas.
What kind of language is that, Joey?
North Carolina, because of your governor and state legislature, became the 40th state to expand Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act. The fourth since I took office, including funding for the American Rescue Plan. 600,000 North Carolinians are about to qualify for high-quality health care. You know, we're taking action to cut these fees as well to no more than $8 penalty. But you know, MAGA Republicans in Congress are pushing back on our efforts to end these junk fees. Folks, these refunds may not matter to the wealthy.
That's an odd thing to say.
Patty Young owns a hair salon in Springfield, Ohio. She's also dedicated to getting her customers and employees vaccinated, that when they leave the salon, the salon, they may be going to a saloon, I don't know. But American auto companies, along with American labor, are committing their treasure and their talent.
Okay, shit. Can we try this again?
Right to rise in a world as far as your talent can take you.
Do the chickens have large talons?
In a few moments, I'm going to be with my entire cabinet in the next room over, who are leading the federal recovery and rebuilding efforts to report on their progress, providing urgently needed support. There's not enough chips to build automobiles in Detroit. Shut down. Families get hurt. Example, every new vehicle built in America.
Is that even a word?
Her face was badly swollen. She could hardly talk. But she managed to whisper one word. And so, and I hope that, I think that Prime Minister she has some difficulties right now.
If ever I heard of the pot calling the kettle black.
Cyber, technology, clean energy, life sciences. Here in Northern Ireland, programs like on Young Enterprise Northern Ireland. Ukraine has defied Russia's expectations at every single turn. And President Zelensky